hear me sing one last long goodbye, one last song before you spread your wings. There's so much left to say, and before this moment slips away, what a wonderful life, for as long as you've been at my side. And I want you to know I love you so. The cold night calls and the tears fall like rain. It's so hard letting go of the one thing I'll never replace. And soon you will be gone, but these words, they will live on. Oh, what a wonderful life, for as long as you've been at my side. And I want you to know I'll miss you so. And all our days come to an end. No, I'll never love like this again. What a wonderful life, my friend. And all that I am, you let me be. I will remember you for all that you've done and given to me. Oh, love will remain.
Beautiful thing to see. The children line up behind him singing songs about smushing bumblebees and giving them all nicknames and teaching them how to build birdhouses without smashing their little thumbs. It was like watching a live piece of artwork.
It was like he always was seeing something, that the other people weren't seeing, And it was like you were supposed to be seeing it, but he was seeing it, and he had that little mischievous grin all the time. The other thing is, that about him is that he fought a chronic disease. I think since you cussed already as a damn disease, that he battled his whole life since childhood. It just kept him off balance all the time. That's how I mainly knew Erik, was through the love of his mom and dad trying to care for him. And they did great. In spite of the illness and all the ineffective attempts and effective attempts, it's a real combination. What never failed was love for him.
As my mom would say, this is all part of his story. And Erik's story had tragedy, comedy, romance, and even a splash of fantasy. His story is worthy of Shakespeare. He's a true Renaissance man, embracing the future while holding on to the values of the past in true Dutch style. Erik's story is ended, but stories are meant to be shared. So please share his heroic tale.
This is Cindy's son, Cindy Blom's son, Erik. Erik passed away in 2014. We're going to go ahead and she's coming up to speak next.
Hi, I'm Cindy Blom, and I'm sending this video from Erik's cabin. Behind me, you can see some of his artwork. Some of it's whimsical, some of it holds a lot of pain. Today is International Overdose Day. It's 2020. It's been a hard year. It's been a hard year where we've lost even more people than we have in the past. So today, we do all we can do to build awareness again. We own a business called Blom Guitar Restoration, and in that business, we build guitars in memory of Erik. They're called EB Rooster guitars, and we do #Guitars That Care. What we try to do is we give money back. We give money to nonprofits and other places that help others who struggled like Erik did. But another thing we do is we build guitars so that other people can make beauty out of them. We feel like that was part of the double-edged thing that Erik dealt with, is living in the needing to find beauty and create, and then also holding the pain that he struggled with. So it was a hard day on April 30, 2014. There was a mental health crisis, and it ended in a relapse that took his life. I thank you for coming today and wearing your purple and saying the names of your loved ones and from the friends you've learned along the way. May we continue to help by sharing stories and continuing to fight this epidemic in whatever way we can.
So Cindy also, she has a documentary out. This documentary dives into the underlying stigma attached to substance use disorder, recovery, and accidental overdose deaths. For over 100 years, society has viewed people with this disease as a deviant, crime-prone, moral failures, and this has to stop if we are going to see any change in addiction and recovery. The film follows the lives of people lost to the disease, people in the fight for their life against it, and experts on the front line working to reduce the stigma on a daily basis. For more information, go to www.1028film.com/stigmac. And it's a documentary, once again, that kind of dives into it. And that's what we're here to do, is kind of to remove the stigma, to let people know that we don't have to hide from that it's not a moral failing, a moral dilemma, that it's a disease.